Inside your skull, there is a map drawn by fear, by pain, by survival, and every anxious reaction, every emotional trigger, may be following that invisible map. But neuroscience now shows us something beautiful. The brain is not fixed, it is alive. And tonight, we begin the journey of rewriting it. In a world where people try to fix their lives through positive thinking, neuroscience is revealing a deeper truth. Those intense emotional reactions, the fears you cannot explain, the relationships that keep repeating the same painful ending, they are not signs of weakness. They are traces of neural maps carved deep inside your brain. Some of those maps were drawn through love, but others were drawn through trauma. And today, we are going to uncover a powerful secret. Your brain does not only remember the past, it can rewrite the future. There are wounds that nobody can see, but they still live inside your nervous system. In the racing heartbeat when someone changes their tone of voice, in the feeling of danger that appears for no reason, in the exhaustion of always being on guard against the world. Modern neuroscience has discovered something remarkable. Psychological trauma is not just a memory. It is a physical imprint left inside the brain, neural pathways shaped by survival. Because the human brain was not designed primarily to make you happy. It was designed to keep you alive. And sometimes, after painful experiences, the brain learns fear too well. It keeps activating the alarm system, even long after the danger is gone. That is why a single glance, a moment of silence, or an innocent sentence can make your entire body react as if you are in real danger. But this is where the story changes. Because neuroscience also tells us this. The brain is not fixed. It can relearn. It can reorganize itself. It can heal. Welcome to Zenora Neuroscience, a place where we explore the human mind through the lens of neuroscience, psychology, and healing. In today's video, we are entering the hidden world of the traumatized brain. We will explore how trauma changes the amygdala, the hippocampus, and the prefrontal cortex. And more importantly, we will understand how the nervous system can relearn safety. Not by forcing yourself to become stronger, but by teaching the brain this simple truth. You no longer have to survive. Inside your skull, there is a map drawn not with ink, but with your most painful experiences. It is called psychological trauma, and it quietly shapes your decisions, your emotions, and your relationships. Have you ever felt like you were overreacting? Or trapped inside emotional patterns you could not escape? That is not your fault. It is simply the hidden map guiding the way. And today, we are not only going to open that mysterious box, we are going to learn how to redraw it. With science, with awareness, with intention. So what is trauma, really? Every memory, every fear, exists through physical connections inside the brain. Tiny neural pathways. Trauma is not just a feeling. It is a neural scar. A physical imprint inside the nervous system. It keeps you alert, even when you are safe. It makes you see danger, where there is only peace. Today, we're going to look directly at the 3 biggest scars trauma leaves inside the brain. And more importantly, we are going to explore how healing begins. Because your brain is a survival machine. One of the greatest discoveries in modern neuroscience is this. The brain is not simply a storage system for memories. It is a survival learning machine. When you experience something dangerous, the brain creates a new neural pathway. A pathway that says, remember this. It may save your life. But sometimes, the brain learns too well, and the survival response continues running. Long after the danger has disappeared. The first scar is the amygdala, the brain's alarm system. Its job is simple. Détecte danger. And when danger appears, it activates the fight or flight response. In a healthy brain, the alarm only rings when it truly needs to. But in a traumatized brain, the alarm becomes stuck. It rings when someone raises their voice. It rings when someone looks away. It rings even when you are sitting safely in a quiet room. The outside world may be peaceful, but inside you, there is a war. You analyze every word. You scan every expression. You search for danger, even when none exists. Living this way is exhausting. It drains your energy and slowly erodes your trust in the world. The second scar is the hippocampus. Located right beside the amygdala, the hippocampus is the brain's memory librarian. If the amygdala is the alarm system, the hippocampus is responsible for placing memories into the past. But trauma disrupts this process. Instead of becoming a memory, The experience remains alive in the present moment. That is why a small trigger today can suddenly make your body feel as if the past is happening all over again. The third scar is the prefrontal cortex, the thinking brain, the part responsible for planning, reasoning, and emotional regulation. And most importantly, the part that calms the amygdala. But when trauma occurs, this balance changes. The alarm system becomes louder, and the rational brain becomes quieter. So instead of responding, you react. Instead of thinking, your body immediately enters survival mode. But here's the good news from neuroscience. Your brain is not concrete. It is more like a living forest. Old pathways can fade. New pathways can grow. Scientists call this ability neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize and heal itself. So how do we begin healing? Healing does not begin with thoughts. It begins with the body. Slow, deep breathing. A biological signal sent directly to the nervous system. There is no tiger here. You are safe. Every long exhale activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural braking system. And then comes grounding. Feeling the floor beneath your feet. Feeling the fabric against your skin. You are guiding the mind back to the safety of the present moment. Remember this. Trauma is not a sign of weakness. It is evidence that your brain tried to protect you, even if the cost was your peace. But through neuroplasticity, you can redraw your inner map. Every slow breath, every moment you choose calm over fear, every time you return to your body, you are reshaping your brain itself. Not to erase the past, but to prove that your future does not have to be controlled by it. And perhaps, the most beautiful thing neuroscience is beginning to discover is this. Human beings can change, not by denying the past, but by gently creating new pathways inside the brain. Every slow breath is a signal to the nervous system. You are safe now. Every moment you return to your body, instead of running away from it, is another moment. The brain relearns peace. Healing is not about removing every scar. It is about no longer allowing those scars to define your future. You are not weak. You are simply carrying a brain that learned survival for far too long. And now, little by little, you are teaching it how to live. Thank you for being here today. And if this journey touched something inside you, continue walking with Zenora Neuroscience, where science meets awakening, where the brain relearns peace, and where you are finally allowed to return to yourself. And before we leave today, let's give ourselves a few slow moments. No need to fix anything. No need to force yourself to be okay. Just be here. If you can, gently close your eyes. Relax your shoulders. Soften your jaw. Allow your breath to become a little more natural. And simply listen. Take a slow, deep breath in. And exhale gently. Once again, breathe in and breathe out. Let your body understand that, in this moment, you are safe. There is nothing to fight, nothing to run from, only this moment. Now imagine inside your brain, the waves of tension slowly beginning to soften. The amygdala, the brain's alarm system, is finally slowing down. Your heartbeat becomes gentler, your breath becomes deeper, and every cell in your body is receiving a new message. The danger has passed. Feel the ground beneath your feet. Feel the weight of your body being supported. You no longer have to carry everything alone. Every slow breath is creating a new neural pathway, a pathway of peace, of safety, of life. You do not need to erase the past to begin healing. You only need to teach your body that the present is different now, and maybe, for the first time in a very long time, you are allowed to rest. Take one final deep breath in, and as you exhale, let go of everything you no longer need to carry. Slowly, there is no need to rush. True healing does not happen overnight. It happens in every moment. You return to yourself. Thank you for being here today, and continue the journey with Zenora, where science meets awakening, where the brain learns peace again, and where you are allowed to bloom once more.